All right, let's check out those autofocus point selectors. So down on the bottom left, you'll see that all of the autofocus points are selected. Now if I go in and change something, an area mode that's not auto, you'll see that it has the brackets around it. I still can set which point I want the camera to not necessarily use, but it's going to lean towards the points on the left, basically is what that means. And if I go to, if I go to single point, then I'm able to tell the camera very specifically, okay, I only want you to use that autofocus point when you're picking which focus. So this is absolutely classic. You're using your camera, you're like, okay, yeah, I want to get over to, why can't I adjust these menus over here? Oh man. And if you notice, this thing's moving the whole time. And then you're like, oh yeah, I gotta press that. And then you're like, okay, and you grab your setting, and then you go to take your shot. That autofocus point is only focusing on something up in the top right. And it happens all the time. So one of the things that I get in the habit of doing is when I'm on this screen, you have to press the shutter and it goes to this screen. I just press the OK button, which will bring it back to center. Then you can go ahead and make your shot. If you need to adjust it, go ahead. But hitting OK is a nice way to just kind of recenter the point and then go ahead and take your shot. So the only other thing I wanted to mention is that if you let's say you're trying to take a shot where you have a foreground and a background and you really want the camera to focus on the foreground, but it's not in the middle of the shot, one of the ways to do that is with your focus point. You drag, let's say the foreground is right here and you want it to focus there, and that's fine. But what if it's even further over? Well, what you can do is take your camera and pan it or move it down so that the center, your center focus point, is on the foreground you want. Half press the shutter so it focuses, then press this button here, which is your auto exposure lock, auto focus lock. If you press that button there, you'll see our metering mode goes gray. That will lock the focus. Then move your camera back into the frame your picture, and take the shot. And that is not the shot you're hoping for, by the way. That way you can focus just on that foreground and not on the background. So that's another way to do that. Anyway, autofocus points. Make sure you take a look at this. Whoops. Make sure you take a look at this screen every now and then, just so you know where your focus point is pointing. I'm Adam with Camera Guides, and this is brought to you by Stockoto. Thanks for watching.